Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. This is VerticalSandwich. And since the last time we played, we ran up to Simpleton and stayed at the inn to fully heal our people. And we fought a couple battles, but nothing happened. We didn't get any items, we didn't get any level ups. So, it's good for us. So anyway, if you remember correctly, Angelo asked us to do a favor and sneak into the Abbott's residence. So to do so, we have to find the entrance into the hidden old Abbey or something. I don't. It's a thing we have to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That thing just hit us for 41 points of damage. That's not right. That probably could have killed Jessica if it had done that. All right, we got to level up. Just give me a second. I have to look at what I'm gonna do with these skill points. All right. It's a good hit point increase, though. These are all going into Boomerang, folks. And give us actually went on the internet and looked at what each increase does. So, power increased by 5 for Boomerang, which that's a huge deal at this point in the game. All right, we got to give Yangus some healing. All right, so this path runs just south of the Abbey along the water here. And watch out for this guy. He's well, he's a non-random encounter monster. We might be able to beat him at this point. He's not as tough as he looks. I think he's actually just an empty suit of armor. More bullfinches and winkies. Winky just sounds like a euphemism for something dirty. Like this shouldn't be a game where you can beat your winky. Nah. Horrible jokes. Welcome back to VerticalSandwich's Let's Play channel, where the jokes are horrible and the commentary is tired. I'm not tired. I don't know. I think my commentary's alright. Yeah. Yay, Jessica, level up! Alright. She got a new spell, sizz! And evac! Oh, awesome. And 9 skill points! She got 9! She got 9 skill points. And all into whips for her. She also, guys, you have attack by 5. See, she's great. Oh, she got 2. That's awesome. Whiplash! I don't know if that's an ability I'll ever use. But anyway, level ups are cool. They make our characters more powerful. Make it easier for us to beat up on bosses and enemies and such. Wow, there's a lot of bullfinches. Why'd they make the first one sleeping? That's a pain. It's a strategical pain because we can't, you know, it's harder to skip him. Like, we can't skip him with the boomerang or anything. I'm assuming it's well, they've got horns, they're hymns. And they're bullfinches, so. I was gonna say, I guess I haven't checked to see what gender they are, but. Would be a little obscene if they had like pendulous genitalia or something and you could tell that way. Because, I mean, it is a video game after all. Alright. Now, did Yangus go up? Aw. It's like, we were running such a good streak, I just thought. What are you gonna do? You can't control the tides. Unless you're Aquaman. Wait, can Aquaman control the tides? I don't know. Now, who knows anything about Aquaman? Alright, well this is the place that we're heading. And I just realized that we never checked the alchemy pot. I think we left it as a cliffhanger last time, so we apparently can't use it here. And that'll happen sometimes, like in dungeons you can't use it because obviously Trode is going into dungeons with you and things like that. So. Alright, oh yeah, it is done. Okay, good. And so last time we put a chimeara wing and a leather cap in, and now we got feathered cap. Which is a slight helmet upgrade for our people, so good deal. We're gonna set another one of those up, so but let's equip it and make sure first. I wanna see if we have to because Jessica's already wearing one, so we need one more. Okay, good. I just want to make sure it wasn't going to be a downgrade for Yangus. Because that's my luck, that I would set something like that up and then come back and be like, oh, Yangus doesn't need it. Because they're not gonna, we're gonna replace these really quickly. They're not gonna be top of the line headgear for long. Although headgear is gonna be the least of your worries in this game. It's not gonna be a part of armor that you really focus on. Or at least it isn't for me. I tend to forget about it and really remember it way later in the game. Like, I'll end up at a shop and be checking out stats and be like, oh, that really bumps up their stats, I should buy that. Things like that. I don't usually go out of my way with the recipes and things like that. There are all these different hats you can make with the alchemy pot that I've never even seen. So, alright, so back into the ruined Abbey. Alright, you can see, like, it's just a little, like, it's like a little wall. The ancient stone marker is inscribed with some kind of crest. The crest appears to be the same as that on Angelo's ring. There appears to be a hole for inserting the ring. Insert Angelo's ring. Well, duh. Alright. It's like a key that opens this crazy, like, that's some sort of magic there. That was not, like, machine functioning or anything. That was just like, alright, so this is it. This is our dungeon. Ah, they got us right before we got inside. Stupid bullfinches. I hate them so much. But at least they're all one group, so Jessica can attack all of them instead of just two. Aw, Yangus killed one that was asleep. He never got to wake up. Hopefully he was dreaming happy stuff. Like he was dreaming of really sexy female bullfinches. It's like that line in The Princess Bride, like, I don't envy you the headache you'll have when you wake up, but like, until then, something something and dream of large women. I don't know. I can't. Eventually I'm sure that the exact quote will end up as a comment on this video or something. Although at the rate my RPG videos get views, probably not for a long time. So. Alright. Down the steps into darkness. New enemies! I'm assuming that the skeletons are going to be a bigger bother than the... Oh, man. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, huh? Oh, my God. Ha! You woke us right back up, you jerks. Well, it would have been nice if they'd also hit Yangus and woken him up. Oh, man, these things are strong. Yeah, wake him up. Awesome. Now we can do some real killing. Get him, Mao. Alright. Good job, Jessica. Awesome. That thing's so annoying. 3 points of damage. So sad. And now it's dead. Woo! We turned those skeletons into corpses. It doesn't make any sense. They were already corpses. Alright. Okay. That treasure chest is locked. Alright, well if this one is the ruined Abbey, I know the one on the left is. It's not a treasure chest, people. I can tell. I can tell because I have detailed instructions on what to do in this place. So, but here we go. I'm gonna show it anyway. Oh, the treasure chest is actually a canna box. I'm shocked. Once you check to make sure your stats are good before opening, that you can't pretend. You can't make it look like a surprise anymore, right? These things are surprisingly easy to kill, by the way. Well, I mean, they do have a nasty attack. That thing just hit Yangus for 21 points. There, now it's a dead Cannavox. We get an iron nail though, that's awesome. We're gonna have a great use for that iron nail, by the way, too. So, I mean, there's nothing we can do with it now. I mean, like I said, it's a crucial item for the alchemy pot. But right now, there's, you know, we don't have an alchemy pot. We have a toad-looking cursed king sitting outside of his dungeon, apparently. We got another. Well, we don't need two, at least not right now. I don't know if there'll be anything we can do with two of them later. So, alright, we keep going down. It doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Deeper and deeper into the ground here. Oh, yeah, there's no way. Alright, so this thing, these metal slimes, this thing's probably going to run before we can kill it. But it's got 4 hit points, and if we kill it, it's worth 1,000 experience. Yeah, look at that, didn't even give us a chance to attack. They're actually going, there's a whole kind of subset of slimes that are metal and worth a ton of experience. Well, there's a mini medal for us, so that's awesome. This treasure chest is also locked. Alright, bronze shield. Oh, that's nice. That's gotta be an upgrade for somebody, right? Look at those numbers jump. All for vertical sandwich. All for vertical sandwich. Well, for Switch anyway. Alright. Oh. Right before we went through the door. Oh, it's another metal slime. We don't have any of that. Like, there are some other abilities that would probably help us out with this. But part of the problem at this point in the game, too, I'm a little worried about what we're going to be able to do against the boss here. And I don't really want to... I wouldn't probably be using a lot of magic points anyway. So, because there is going to be a boss of this dungeon. And it is going to be rough. Alrighty. Stairs going down. Again, we've gone down. We're like 4 stories underground and stuff. A walking corpse appears. This is new. Jessica's starting to do some really good damage. This is nice. She's close to what our main character's doing to this guy anyway. I mean, oh, we're poisoned. Okay, so poison is not like what you would think in a normal RPG. Like, poison would mean that like every movement, like during a battle, you would take damage, but that's not the way poison worked in this. If we ran around poisoned, we'd take damage, but in the battle, you can stay poisoned the whole time, it won't affect you. So, I mean, it might drop your stats or something, but it doesn't do damage, so... There's a different thing that does that. What you would classically think of as being poisoned. That purple stuff on the ground, by the way, if you step in it, will hurt you. Aha, back upstairs! 2 metal slimes! 3 skeletons. Well, we can't really focus on those metal slimes as much as I would like to. 3 skeletons is too much of a challenge for us, so those metal slimes are just gonna have to just hang out until they run away. And I'd really like the 1,000 experience, but it just seems like a combination that would lead to disaster. At this point in the game, too, to kill a metal slime, you would really have to have a tremendous amount of luck. They would have to stick around probably for... You could maybe get one in 2 turns. You know, but... Yeah, the minute we could concentrate on him, he's gone. They're not dumb, those metal slimes. Whoa, okay. Alright, well, we don't want to do that just yet. Like, alright. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna check my notes during this battle really briefly and see what we can do. See what we've got to get out of this little area before we go marching into through death's door there. Plus, to tell you the honest truth, I mean, we're far enough into this video that, you know, we want to get as much done before we go in there, because we're going to have to cut off the video when we walk into that room. We're not going to have time to fight that guy. I mean, I'd like to tell you that I'm so strategically advanced that it's going to take me 3 minutes to beat him, but that's so not the case. Like, he's going to be trouble. Alright. Hit that skeleton, Yangus! Seriously, seems like a skeleton would be pretty easy to beat up with a hammer. Like, you could just, you know, you'd break its bones and stuff like that. But who am I to critique the logic of RPGs? Alright. We only have this room to clear out, by the way, it's not. So. We are gonna get ourselves nice and healed up, though. Alright, that's it right there. Waterweed mold and mini metal. And that is the wrong way. There we go. Back to the scary door. Alright, everybody.